because I'm not about to do a face reveal. Because let me tell you guys, every single picture that I got on a ride looks like fucking ass. I look so stupid in every single picture that I got. Every single picture that I got on a ride, like, so at the end of some of the rides, they'll like take your picture, right? And some of them I remembered that they take a picture on, like, you know, like Splash Mountain. Like, everybody knows, like, oh yeah, there's a picture at the end of Splash Mountain. But there's so many other rides I did not know that there was a picture on. Or at least I forgot there was a picture on. And I literally look like I'm dying. I look like I'm fucking about to, like, be sent to an exterminator. They're awful. They're not amazing. Don't listen to Oreo. Okay, I'm gonna go through some of these really quick. I have the pictures now, but I'm gonna delete the ones with my face in them. This is not all of them. What the? This can't be all of them. No way. I feel like it's missing some. Is it? Oh, that's one. Why does it look like it's missing some? Sort, date modified. What? I'm so confused. I guess that is all of them. Where would the other ones be? I guess that's all the ones I wanted to show anyway. Okay. I can't show them. They have my face in them. What do you want from me? I'm not showing them. Genuinely, I'm not showing them. Don't even ask. Don't even ask. Okay. Just put a Clover emote over your face. I didn't even download those ones. I didn't even download those ones onto here. Just pop this on top. Okay. Put a creepy sensor bar over it? That would be scary. Okay. I should be able to do this now. Drink water? I don't even have water with me. Maybe I should go get some water before I show these. That's a good idea, actually. I'm gonna go do that. Hang on. I'll get some water. Get some water. Okay, I'm back. Officially. And look, see, this isn't that many, like, videos and photos and stuff, so I don't know why it was taking so long to upload. I'm doing one last scan through. This still doesn't look like all of the videos I took. I'm pretty sure it's not. I want to, hang on, I'm gonna look at my phone one more time. Part of me feels like this just isn't all of them. I'm gonna count how many I have on my phone that I wanted to share. And then I'll see if that lines up with this amount. $53, $59. Oh, okay. So I guess that is the right amount. If you guys want a face reveal, maybe I'll do a dono goal for it. Somebody donates every what's an outrageous amount of money? Every outrageous amount of money, I will reveal one of the crazy pictures that I got taken of me on the rides. Oh god! I'm just looking. Every 1K, I'll reveal one of the embarrassing Disneyland photos of me. Oh yeah, water! What's this? Okay. Hi Paramount! How are you doing? How was your Sunday? Oh, also, it's Mother's Day, and since I'm gonna be a VTuber mama, as G-Pool so kindly pointed out to me this morning, everybody has to say Happy Mother's Day to me since I'm VTuber mommy pregnant. I'm gonna have a VTuber child. Your face is cool and all, but I want food. 1 USD is 1 pixel. There you go! That's the way to do it! Doing well. Hope you're doing well also. Just got off a long phone call with my mom. Aww! If you guys have good relationships with your mom, I hope you also called your mom today. That's very sweet. I love that. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Alright, let's start the Disneying! I don't know if these are gonna have sound. They probably will, but I'll just turn this sound down. Because I have no idea how loud these will be. Honestly, a lot of these are probably just like not even gonna be worth like listening to. I'll explain what some of these shots are too, because like some of these are just like me trying to get like cool shots. I kind of don't even want to hear these. Because again, like most of the audio on these is like I'm not even talking. I was trying to get like a cool shot where I wanted the focus on the camera to go from the airplane to the raindrops, but every time I tapped on the focus thing on my phone, it wouldn't work. So that's what this shot is. This is the airplane taking off. It was rainy. Did I have it full screen? I'll have it full screen. When is Space Mountain? Space Mountain? I think I did get one little video of the inside of Space Mountain. Look, now we're in the air! Wow! Everybody put your hands up! Whee! I put my hands up on the way back home. I was like, this ride sucks! Look how pretty, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? This is why Oregon is so pretty. Really, really pretty state. I wanted to be by the window because, oh, I like the window seat. Really nice. If only planes actually existed. Oh. I don't know what that was. My hand. Oregon's giant lake? That is a river. That's the, oh, I'm gonna look like a fake state fan. Is that the Willamette River? Hands reveal? You already saw my hands during the slime reveal. That doesn't know what rivers are. I don't know what a river is. I only know what a lake is and the piss in the toilet. Just kidding, gamers don't pee. They piss their pants. This was also really pretty. Check this out. This was like, it looked like heaven. It was really, really pretty. It was a really gorgeous flight. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Cool headpiece, by the way. Thank you, Furby. I don't know if I said hi to you, Furby. Hi. I hope you're having a good day. A very good day. Clover died and went to heaven just to get that shot. It's true, I did. And you know, it was alright. But actually, I don't know if that sounds offensive. Never mind. Look at the next picture! Wow! It's also heaven! This was also a really pretty shot. I had the window open like the whole flight. It was just really, really pretty. I wish I had taken longer videos, damn. A lot of these first shots are just kind of like me looking at the airplane. Look how square everything is. A lot of the times things aren't really like that, at least in Oregon. I feel like that's more of a California thing. Everything looks like a square. I feel like, look, everything's divided into squares. I'm having a great day. Hope you are too. Thank you. Why would you have to die to go to heaven when you are an angel? Oh. Gorsh. I had the window open. You'll get sucked out. I mean the window curtain or a shade, window shade. You're opening. I'm not opening the airplane window. It's just for the breeze. I'm just opening it a crack, guys. Why is everyone freaking out? Look, you can see my fist. My Hulk fist. Wow, I was trying to get a shot of like this cool desert, but you can really just only see my giant fucking fist. Okay. This was like a really cool desert. You can't really tell by the video, but like, this was a really cool desert. I kind of want to move my head down so you can see a bit more. This was a cool death gripping the phone. I know, I don't usually grab my phone like that, jeez. And then this is when we actually got to the city. I know, it looks like the ocean. It was a desert though. That's why I thought that it looked so cool, was because like, these look like waves, right? But this was like a desert. Like big sandy area. Fun fact, Clover is actually 6'6" and has physical strength of Thanos. Yeah, duh. Thanos is so cool. I was watching this video the other day by Sarah Zed on YouTube. She does like video essays and she was talking about geek culture. And at one point she was talking about Loot Crate. And she mentioned this thing I'd never heard about before, where I guess Loot Crate at one point sent out a box that had a Thanos oven mitt in it that it like looked like the Infinity Gauntlet, and it actually looked super cool. But I guess it was such a shitty oven mitt that it couldn't actually withstand like oven temperatures, and a bunch of people burnt their hands and they had to recall the glove. And that what they decided to do instead was all they sent them was a t-shirt and a Simpsons keychain. Like, sorry you got like 3rd-degree burns. Here's a t-shirt and a Simpsons keychain. What? I'm calling bull on that. That's stupid. Marvel was actually inspired by cloverchibi's strength that they created Thanos. A fraction of her power. Yeah, actually, I don't know if you guys knew this, but, I have to wear makeup every day because I am Thanos. I don't know if you guys knew about that. I look like this most of the time, but I try not to, show people because it's kind of embarrassing. This looks ridiculous. Look at Paul Parrot. Clover snaps her fingers. You should have gotten head. People pay good money to buy advertisements and random stuff Hot Topic can't sell. Basically. Loot crate. I never got a loot crate. So... hair flip. It's okay. Be jealous. This is, This is when we actually got to the city. And let me tell you guys, this was like quite the sight for me because in Oregon, things don't look like this. Everything in Oregon is trees. It's all green. Look at all this. This is something I love to think about. And I know this is like some basic, like monkey brain thinking stuff, but I still like to think about it. This like looks all tiny and stuff from up in the airplane. But if you look down here, each of these little dots is a car. And there's a person driving in each little car. Where are they going? Each tiny little dot has their own little place that they're driving and all their own little life that they're living. That's crazy. Look at all these people. Like, what could you be doing with your life? Who are you people? What are you guys doing with your lives? Where are you going? Are you going to work? It's Saturday. Are you going to work on Saturday? If you're not going to work, where are you going? Are you going to this baseball field over here? Are you driving to go see your mom? Are you going to the mountain? Where are you guys going? Look how many of you there are. Are you going to the mall with your friends? Are you gonna go beat someone up? Are you gonna go do a drug deal? Like what? And then look at this cool road. I just love that. I love that. I love thinking about stuff like that. I love your holiday to plane. It's pretty cool. Did you have movies on the flight? I didn't. I literally just had my, I always want to call it an iPad. It's not an iPad. It's the Samsung tablet. Galaxy Tab. I had that, and I had my phone, and I had a Peppa Pig coloring thing that my mom got at the Dollar Tree. I still haven't colored it yet. I'm saving it for a special occasion. Maybe we can all color it together. Statistically, one of them is on their way to commit a felony. I don't want to think about that. I just realized something else. Statistically, at least one person in this shot is having sex. Or masturbating. Wow. The more you know. Roadhead. Dollar Tree pop off. Anime films at Dollar Tree. I like how supportive and pog your mom is. My mom, yeah. My mom always gets me Peppa Pig stuff. You guys want to know a funny story? I don't, without giving out this kid's name, there was a guy who, I knew in high school who, the day that he got his driver's license, he also got it taken away. Like, so, okay, he went to go take his driver's license test, and I guess he had his girlfriend with him. And he got back to the DMV, he's like, I did it, I got my license. She was like, oh, cool, let's go. So he got in the car with her and they went to go drive off. And they decided to, like, fool around in the car, and she was giving him roadhead in the car. And then he crashed the car and got his driver's license taken away the same day on the way home from getting his driver's license. And he told his friends at school, and then everybody in the school knew, because of course, like, how could you not tell your friends that? That's so funny. And then, so this kid was in my orchestra, and I heard about this. He was in the bass section, and the other bassist told me. And then the whole orchestra knew, and then people in the orchestra told the orchestra teacher, and then the orchestra teacher would make fun of him for it all the time. And luckily this guy had a really good sense of humor, so he thought it was funny. But it was just like one of those things, like, it was so bad. This was also the kid that ate bow rosin and got kidney stones because he ate bow rosin. I have good memories from orchestra. Anyway, oh, this was a cat. So, at this apartment, from my sister's apartment, I saw this really cute cat in the window. So I took a little video of the cat. I thought he was really cute. He has like kind of a beard. So I was like, I have to get a little video of that. This is like when my dad was checking out my sister's car, and I was like just kind of standing there, and then I saw this cat. So I really wanted to take a video of the cat because he was very cute. Your mom supports your Peppa Pig addiction? Yeah, she even bought me a 2022 calendar of Peppa Pig. Of course. Hi, Speedwagon. How are you doing? We're going through my vacay pics. The forbidden gum. It's like rocks. This was a license plate I saw while we were outside the pizza press place. It says, love yourself. I thought that was very cute. Love yourself. It made me very happy, so I was like, I have to take a little video of that. Dogs. Hey, when they have a license plate like that, it's like Chris Chan having a license plate that says Sonichu. Like, come on. How could I not take a picture of that? Hi, watch. Don't mind if I do. Take a sip of this water. Do you guys ever make that weird gurgle sound? Like, you gurgle. It's not really gurgling the water. You just like suck air in with between your teeth while you have water in your mouth. Can you guys even hear that? Wait, hang on. I don't know if you guys can even hear it. The water sounds crazy in my mouth when I do that. Tell me you have ADHD without telling me you have ADHD. I don't have ADHD! Clover is a vampire, confirmed. I love vampires. Vampires are awesome. And they're really hot. I fucking love vampires. I love Twilight. But yeah, I thought this was just a really cute license plate. Love yourself. And then we went to the Lego store. We went to downtown Disney. This is also the day that I met Oreo, you guys. This also, this vacation review is also gonna have a mini review in it that I'm calling Mod Review. Oreo gets a 10 out of 10 mod review. He bought me ice cream and helped me with napkins because I'm a messy eater. So Oreo gets a 10 out of 10. For mod review. Mod review. Mod review. Vampires are just zombies with makeup. Every fiber of my being wants to argue with you, but I feel like I can't. Chocolate everywhere. I'm sorry! I am a messy eater! I can't believe the Seinfeld set is only for adults. There better be a titty in there. Is it only for adults? It 18 plus. Maybe there's a porno mag. I think I know why. Look. It has that thing with him in his underwear on the wall. You know that picture of George where he's in his underwear? He's like got his little booty on to the camera. It's on the wall. That's gotta be why. I don't see anything else that would make this 18 plus. What is that? A muffin? I don't like the way Elaine looks. I feel like it doesn't look like her. The rest of them look pretty much like themselves, though. I feel like Kramer doesn't look as crazy as he could. He looks too, like, happy and normal. This was like... Oh, so when me and Oreo went there... Hey, Clover, guess what? Posture check. Ah! Okay. Posture check. That's actually very helpful. I should have that as a redeem. Because my posture gets pretty bad sometimes. Especially if I get excited about something, I'll look at things. Like, I'll get really close to my monitor. What's this about me? Is the bald guy Danny DeVito? No. That's not Danny DeVito. Kramer looking like he's about to drop some bad words. Kramer looking like he's about to drop some gamer words. Heard my name said somewhere. Did you? Perhaps. Maybe. Sorry, there was something on my fingernail. Or under my fingernail, I mean. Anyway. Oh, but me and Oreo were doing this thing where we were walking around the Lego store and we were guessing how much the Lego sets would be, and then we were looking at the price. I think this one was like $70 or $80 or something. Can you imagine paying $70 for just this? That's crazy. And then I also saw this. This was a Lego Millennium Falcon, which I'd never seen this in person before. I've seen pictures of like the Lego Star Wars sets, but I've never seen them in person. This thing was huge, okay? This thing, like, I think it was probably as long as like one of my arms, like from the tip of my finger all the way to my shoulder. Like, it was like, this thing was huge. It might have even been longer, honestly. This thing was really, really, really big. Like, look at how tall these little figures are, the minifigs. Look how big this is. The picture doesn't do it justice. Oh, okay. So now we're actually in Disneyland. So I guess I should just wrap up what happened the rest of the day. So the rest of the day on Sunday, Saturday was basically like, I hung out with Oreo, and then we went back to the hotel, and I don't think we ate dinner. Well, my family did, but I wasn't very hungry, so I just kind of like I hung out in the hotel, and I noticed my feet hurt really bad. I was like, I wonder why my feet hurt so bad. And I took my shoes off. This is why I mentioned the Vans, you guys. This is why the Vans were important. I took my shoes off and I looked, and along the back of my sock, like by my heel, was just red blood. The whole sock was just soaked in blood. And I was like, what the fuck happened? And then I took my sock off, and there was no, like, nothing. There was like a tiny blister, but it like wasn't bleeding. And I was so confused. I was like, where the hell did the blood come from? And I asked my dad to look at my shoes, and he said that they were like a little bit small, but it seemed more like they just hadn't, like, it was like a combo of that they hadn't really been broken in yet because I hadn't worn them a lot, and they were also like a tiny bit small. So we were like, shoot, we're gonna need to find some new shoes tomorrow. So we went and I got some sandals, like some foamy sandals, and those were a lot more comfortable. But I ended up getting 5 blisters on each foot the rest of the whole trip. Like, I kept getting blisters the whole trip. So that was a little bit of a problem later on because I looked like a limping old lady by the end of the trip, but it was worth it. I threw the Vans out. FOMO sandal? No! It was a green sandal. Some type of green sandal. I don't know what brand it was. I got it at a store in downtown Disney called California Soul. I love this picture of Mickey Mouse. This is not Mickey Mouse. This is when this is the next day. This is the next day, okay? And we had this thing called Park Hopper Pass. And if you've never been to Disneyland before, there's 2 parks. I don't know how to explain it. There's the Disneyland Resort, and in the Disneyland Resort, there are 2 theme parks. There is Disneyland Park and California Adventure Park, and they are 2 separate theme parks. And normally, you would buy your ticket for 1 park, but you can buy a thing called Park Hopper Pass, which is you pay an extra amount of money so that you basically get a ticket that allows you to go in between both parks instead of just a ticket to one side of the park. So that is what we had. We had the Park Hopper Pass. So we went into California Adventure Park the first day. And California Adventure Park is where they have all of the Marvel stuff and the rides that are a little bit more like crazy as compared to Disneyland. Also, I don't want to listen to this music anymore. We're switching to something else. Oh, okay. So this is when we first walked into California Adventure Park. This is what there was. This is not a very great picture of it all, but there was like these little stands. There's a bathroom. There's this thing like a trolley. You see like these tracks, and there was a trolley that would go down the street that you could ride on. You could ride on the trolley. It was very cool. They also had little stores. This was a market that sold fruit. You can't see a lot of other stuff here, but what you can see is that it's pretty crowded. This was right in the morning, so it's not too crowded yet, but it gets very crowded later. Very, very, very crowded later. Did you eat a churro? I didn't buy one for myself, but I ate half of, I think I ate a combined half of a churro. Because my sister and my dad bought one before we went on Space Mountain. And then my dad only ate about half of his, and my sister only ate about half of hers. So, yeah. Did you get any pics of Mickey Mouse, though? I think I have a video that he's in, sort of. But, confession? I'm kind of scared of the mascot costume, guys. I didn't take pictures with any of them. I had a lot of opportunities to, but I didn't take pictures with any of them. I do have a good video of Goofy though. You'll see it very shortly. But I didn't take pictures with any of them. I almost took a picture with Spider-Man, but it was really late and the line was really long, and I was like, I'd rather go on a ride because the lines were short for the ride than wait in the really long line to take a picture with Spider-Man. Even though I really wanted to take a picture with Spider-Man. You had to take a picture of you standing awkwardly distanced. Spider-Man and Elsa. I have a feeling they like work very hard to keep those two away from each other. How do you feel about animatronics? I like some of them. I like the newer ones. The older ones creep me out though. I don't like the older ones so much. There is a Little Mermaid ride there that has like newer animatronics, and the Little Mermaid one looks really good. I got a video of it and it looks really, really good. Would you take a pic with me? If you were in your fursuit? If I knew you, I would. But if like a furry or like a person in a mascot costume just like came up to me and they wanted a picture with me and I didn't know them, I'd be really scared. Clover, I found your true form. It is in the memes chat. Where did you get this drawing of me? This is so old. Oh my god. This is going in the books, boys. I gotta start saving all the memes you guys make for me. That's amazing. Super soprano cart. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Animatronics. Is Disneyland FNAF 2.0 in the US? There's a lot of animatronics in Disneyland. I want a cloverchibi mascot to be at a theme park so bad. That'd be so cute. I thought about making, you know, like those, what do they call it? I want to make a, you know those, like, you know those people that cosplay and they have, like, the plastic anime heads? Like, the heads that look like plastic anime, like, real anime heads, and they wear them, it's like a mask. I thought about making one of those. I used to think they were creepy, but I think they're kind of cool now. Kigu, yes. I kind of think they're cool. I think if you do it right, they can kind of look cool. But the ones that are bad are, like, creepy. Tough note, do not go to Disneyland in the US. I'll show you, they're cool. So this was, so there used to be this ride called the Tower of Terror at Disneyland. Why do you think I have a fursuit? Aren't you a furry? I feel like I just assumed that a lot of furries have fursuits. I don't know if that's a good assumption or not. I'm sorry if that's not. I would take a picture with you though, because I know you. Do you have a fursuit? If you do, I'd love to see it. I think fursuits are expensive. They're really impressive though, to be honest. I've seen like videos of people who make fursuits. Very few do. Doesn't the Furb have one? Fursuits are crazy. I've seen like, there's like so much like construction that goes into those things. Like, you have to, there's like, it's not just like fabric. Like, you actually have to like construct like shapes, you know, for like the paws and the head, and like I've seen some fursuits where they have like kind of big hips and like more animal looking like legs, like back legs. It's like less than 5% do, but most of them are ones that work in tech and have money. Oh, that makes sense. Because they can probably like plan out like the structure. That's the word I'm thinking of. They have like a lot of structure. I've taken someone to a fur meet though, because they were too young to go alone. Aww. But yeah, this is the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. This ride used to be a Tower of Terror ride. Called the Tower of Terror. And it was a ride that was inspired by the Twilight Zone show. And it was like the premise of the ride was that you were going into a haunted elevator. And you go up, and it's like a rickety elevator. And there's like kind of a screen that shows like a long dark hallway with these ghosts. And they're like, goodbye, you're gonna die now. And the ride, it has you sit down and you go up to the top. And this like window opens up so you can see the entire park. And then the window shuts and the ride like goes down really fast. And it's really, 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 really scary. You can't really see it anymore because it's like they redesigned the entire ride. But now it's Guardians of the Galaxy themed. And it's still pretty good. It's still, the ride is the same, they just like themed it differently. I wonder if I can find a picture. Tower of Terror. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what the ride used to look like. That's a bad picture. So you can kind of see. So it had this big sign, and these right here were like where it would open up. Like these little slots would like these doors would just kind of open up to show the whole park. And then the thing that you were sitting in would drop down, and then it would go back up, and then it would drop down again, and it would go back up. And it was supposed to be like you were in a haunted elevator. Yeah, see, this is what it would look like. Like you were a ghost, and you were gonna die. And it was really cool because you could literally hear like people screaming from across the park. This is what the inside looks like. Like you're just like sitting in this like little contraption. And the only thing they give you is like a little fabric seat belt. And they shake you all around. You go whoosh, 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 whoosh. It's not really zombie themed. It's just like it's literally just based off of the Twilight Zone, which is like a really old like horror TV show, like a mystery TV show. Oh, you sent a ride? Or a video of the ride? Yes! Here it is! Thank you, Lane. I'd be freaking out. Oh yeah, it's super freaking scary. And the whole ride, like, it looks old. It's supposed to look old and scary.
Into your very own episode of The Twilight Zone.
Honestly, I think it was better like this. Yeah, this is what it looked like. So this is they're sitting in the cart right now. And this is what you would see. And it's like scary because they're just like sitting in here. It's like, oh. Ooh, how are they holding a camera in here? I'd be too scared. See, look, doesn't that look fucking scary? There's just like a little door. When does the ride go up?
Long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and into a nightmare.
Oh, this is a little bit different.
Again, this time, it's
Whoa, this one's a little bit different. They actually have you go through a little track first. I just want to see the part where they shake you around.
darkest corner of humanity.
See, look, you just go up and down. And it's really fast. This is where they take your picture. Right before you die. And they shake you around. They have you drop all the way to the bottom. It's actually terrifying. But anyway. Gotta go. Gotta set up stream. Hope you have a chill Sunday. Thanks, Jeepwell. I hope you have a good stream. If you're still streaming when I'm done, I'll raid you. Raid. It is fun. It's really fun. It's really scary, though. My little sister forced me to hold my hands up. I, like, screamed so hard on this ride that my voice hurt really bad afterward. It was really fun because back, like... I feel like when the ride was different, you could hear people screaming. Like, you could literally stand outside and you could hear people, like, screaming their asses off. It'd be like, ah! Like, losing their minds. But yeah. So that's what they did to the outside of the ride. And then we were walking around, like, the little Marvel area. And they had these things called spider bots, which is like, I guess from the new Spider-Man ride. It looked like a web, like Spider-Man webbed this thing in. I don't know if these like spider bots are in the Spider-Man movie at all. Reenact your scream. I can't. It would be so loud. Literally, like I screamed so loud. I wish I could show the pictures. Because the pictures of my face are insane. Next, we went on a ride that was a water ride. I didn't really get any good pictures of this one either, sadly. But you sit in this little round thing. And you go like... I don't even know how to explain it. You just like sit in this thing and you go through like this river. But it's really fast and there's a lot of like little mini waterfalls that you go down. You go whoosh, whoosh, and you get super wet. And if you're sitting on the side of the little circle bit, like you'll see there's like 2 entry points you can get into the little what'd you call this? Like it's not a car. The donut? I'll call it the donut. You can get into the donut 2 ways. There's a stepping part here and a stepping part here. So if you're sitting on the outside by the donut and you get splashed, you're gonna get really splashed because the water will just flood in from right here. It was really fun though, because it was pretty hot. It was a fun ride. I liked that one. This was Goofy! This is what I was telling you guys about. This is the one mascot I saw. And he was far away, so I was okay with it. He was fishing. He was just like standing up there fishing. He had nothing else to do, I guess. He wasn't like taking pictures with people either. He was literally like just fishing. It was really cute. My sister was blowing him kisses, but he was not blowing kisses back. Gorge! And then this was also the Marvel land. I don't know anything about Marvel, so I didn't know what to like take pictures of. I didn't know like what was a cool Marvel thing like that would be like, oh, this is like a prop from the movie, or like what was just like a random thing they made for the park, you know? It was like I just kind of like took little videos of everything. Imagine being paid to pretend to fish as Goofy. No, literally though. I was thinking the exact same thing. Does this have Thanos? I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure though. Honestly, we didn't really see a lot of the characters. Spider-Man was the only guy that I saw. And I saw him on the last day we were there, like right before the park was about to close, and he was taking pictures with people. He was actually doing it like right over here. It was really weird. And then this is the same area that I had a little video of earlier, except this is like a slightly different angle. There's that same spider bot thing that I got a video. I don't know why I got another video of it. I guess this is just like a slightly better video. I guess I just thought it was cool. But yeah. There's also this, apparently this airplane is like the plane that the Avengers fly in. That's what I was told. So that's pretty cool. But I don't think I got any better video of that thing, which is kind of sad. But I got a lot of videos of that stupid spider on the wall. Oh no, there's the airplane. There's the Avenger airplane. There's that ride. Look how cool this looks, you guys. This looks insane in real life. It feels like you're in another universe. Like when you're walking around, it doesn't feel like you're like, I don't know how to describe it. It literally feels like you're in another universe. It's so cool. And then this was inside the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Again, I don't know anything about Marvel, so I just kind of like filmed random stuff that I thought looked cool. This was like the whole beginning part of the ride. It's not super interesting, but the part that I thought was cool was they have an animatronic of the raccoon from the movie. Here. You can hear him a little bit, I think. Look, this is an animatronic. Look how cool.
What? Of course I escaped. For those of you who have not been paying attention, the name's Rocket, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy. The smart one.
Yeah.
He's gonna put you on a gantry lift.
And then he just explains how the ride works, but it's still really cool.
All the way to the big old
You gotta love the theming.
I'm gonna blast that thing and destroy.
It's a really good animatronic, too.
Open up every cage in this freak show and free my friends. Our buddy Mantis is in the getaway ship waiting.
I really liked it. I thought it was really impressive. He moves around like a real, like, thing. Imagine that thing attacking you at night.
If you raise your hands, I get the clearance and the chaos begins. It's a foolproof plan.
It sounds scary, but trust me, when you see it in person, it's actually really cool. At least I thought it was really cool. I was like, damn, this is kind of neat. And then this was more of the inside, like right by where you line up. It looked really cool inside too. They had like all these flashing lights and stuff, and they kind of had like, I don't know what's up with the brains and the guts, or like this eyeball, but there was like, it sounded like electrical whirring. It would be like, and every now and then there'd be like an electrical surge type of thing, and all the lights would like flicker a bunch. It was really cool in there. Really, really cool. This is the Ariel ride I was telling you about. Look how pretty Ariel's hair looks. She's gonna kiss the robot man. Oh, just kidding. They want to kiss, but they don't. I really liked this one. I thought that they looked really pretty. And they had real clothes and stuff too. I'm not huge into animatronics, but I thought that these looked really nice. Yeah, no, FNAF vibe, big nope for me. You probably wouldn't like it then, because there's a lot of animatronics there. Like a lot. I like that one. Oh, okay. See, it's because they're humans, I bet. Also, that is a long sausage, Oreo. This was, I was just like sitting in the middle of the park. I think this one has like nice sounds, if I remember correctly. You can just kind of hear the park ambience. I was looking at the flowers. Oh, ruined my shot. Thanks. Encanto stuff at all? They did. They had a lot of Encanto stuff, actually. There were a lot of, like, little girls dressed up as Mirabelle. And they had, like, ears that, looked like, they were, like, embroidered in flowers and stuff like that. Oh, Jade! German Space Buddy Ride! Hi, Raiders! Welcome to the stream! I'm reviewing my Disneyland vacation trip. How are you guys doing today? We gotta do a shout out. Shout out to Jade, Yo, Nakuto! What were you doing, Jade? We're playing Muse Dash. I have never played Muse Dash, but I've always wanted to because it looks like so much fun. How was it? How was your time? Any Monsters Inc. or Stitch part? You know what? There was a bunch of Lilo and Stitch merch while I was there. Like, way more than I would have expected there to be. There's also a Monsters Inc. ride, and it's so funny because, so at the very end of the ride, I wish I had gotten this on video, you guys, it was so funny. At the very end of the ride, there's a animatronic of the big slug lady in Monsters Inc. Do you know what I'm talking about? The big slug receptionist lady that's like, nah, Wazowski. That lady. And I think they have like a camera in there, and there's like a person who talks for the slug lady and makes her say like custom stuff. Because I remember one time when I was a kid, I was on the ride, and there were twins in the cart in front of me, and the slug lady like made a comment about how they were twins, because it's like at the very end of the ride, like while you're waiting for like the people in front of you to get out of the ride, you like sit next to that animatronic and she'll like talk to you, and then the next, like they'll pull forward and then she'll talk to the next people. And me and my family, like we're all girls, and then there's just my dad, and my dad was sitting in the back row, in the third row, which is, it's only a 3-row cart, and she goes, "Hey, you in the third row, you're pretty handsome." Like she like tries to like start flirting with my dad. And it was so funny. We were all laughing so hard. It was like, what the fuck? This big slug lady's flirting with my dad. And we kept making jokes to my dad the whole time, like, she's gonna follow you home, bro. You gotta watch your back. Slug lady's gonna come for you. It was really funny. But yeah. But yeah, there was not like a ton of Monsters Inc. stuff. There was like a few Boo plushies, and there was this one merch where it was like a tail, like a really long plush tail that you could attach onto your belt, and it looked like Sully's tail. That was cute. But there was a lot of Stitch stuff. Oh yeah, Oreo. Yeah, me and Oreo found like this weird, like, it was like a burned wood. It was like a wood slab that had like Stitch etched onto it, but it wasn't clear like what it was for, because it had handles on the side, but it didn't quite look like a cutting board, but there wasn't a label on it or anything to like signify what it was. And the design was also very, very, very hard to kind of make out at points. Like it wasn't etched on very well. It was very weird. There was a bunch of Stitch stuff though, like a ton of Stitch stuff. Yeah, it was also $40. Maybe you'll get a cute slug little sister. No! No! Don't say that. I mean, you did do a slime review. Maybe it runs in your family. This is like a manga title, like a really long... No! My dad... my little sister... can't be a slime! Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark. Something stupid like that, you know what I mean? A really long manga title. Based Civil War historian. What a cool name. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. Did Mickey doodle you noodle too, like when I visited? Mickey doodle you noodle too? What does that mean? Mickey doodle you noodle too? Doodle your noodle? I hope that Mickey did not do that to you. I'm very sorry about that. No, he did not do that. I did not interact with Mickey Mouse. I got reincarnated and now my little sister is a cute slime? I can't believe my dad remarried him and my new slime little sister is in love with me? That is exactly what it would be like. I think think this is like the one clip I got of Mickey Mouse. I think keeping the ums would make the title 10 times better. I got reincarnated as a 3-leafed clover. I'll turn the music off because this was like a little band. I got reincarnated as a Disneyland toilet paper box. No! I'm scared to touch those. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if this is like a TMI, but literally like if I have to use a public bathroom anywhere, especially at a place like Disneyland, I hover. I do not let my butt touch the toilet. They have like the toilet paper, you know, like those tissue things you put over the toilet. I don't care. I don't trust it. I don't know whose butt has been on that toilet. And I don't trust them. I don't trust any of these people. Any of these people. Also, look at this cool band. There he is, the fucker! This was a cool band. I really liked it.
Oh my gosh. Bye-bye.
I didn't get a very good video of it. Because this is like, as soon as like the band or anything came out, that's when the people would come. And you can see, like there's already like a ton of people here. And you can also see, not a lot of masks. Not a lot of masks. So, there's also that. Ah! Pretend you didn't see that. Not use 3 paper layer tech? No, literally the toilet paper at Disneyland is 1 layer and the seat covering tissues are also 1 layer. Michael Mouse will personally go to public toilets and cover it with germs. He spits a loogie on him. I did marching band stuff for high school and I went to Disney World in Florida to perform. That's so fucking cool. I'm an astral being, so I can hover using the forces of the universe and defecate or urinate by removing my bowels or bladder with the force of Buddha. What the fuck is going on? Okay then. Very interesting. Oh, thank you, Snacko. Thank you for that. Thank you, Snacko. Oh, that overlay? I made that when a bunch of people were, you know, like when all of the hate raid bots were going around and people were talking about how, like, thank you, Snacko. But you know, like when the hate raid bots were going around and, people kept saying, like, you should try to have something prepped in case, like, a hate raid comes. That's basically, like, what... I'll just show you guys. I already... This is what I made. This is basically just what it is. I just made it because I was like, oh, if I ever get a hate raid, I at least want it to be funny. So I looked up, like, the most crazy-looking fonts I could. And I found these cool skeletons. So that's literally, like, that's all that is. It's like, I've never gotten to use it, but honestly, I'm kind of glad I haven't. Yeah. It's fine. Anyway, though. Next video! This was from Star Wars Land. This was really cool. So Star Wars Land, this is like when you walk in. Do we know someone we can ask to hate raid Clover? Please don't. Please don't. I'm a sensitive person. Ignore my sister's face. But yeah, This is what Star Wars Land looked like. Yeah, what about hair raids? What about hair raids or love raids? There's also this thing. The Star Wars Land was really cool. I can't lie. I'm really glad that I had at least seen the first original 3 before I came here, because otherwise I wouldn't have any appreciation for this. Like, I mean, it's not that I wouldn't have any, but I think I wouldn't, I need a lamp. Hang on. There we go. I wouldn't get it, you know? Like, I wouldn't realize why it's so cool. Just, like, look at this. Like, you're walking in and there's, like, all these, like, cool freaking plants. Is this Star Trek? Where's Captain Kirk? No! There's, like, all these cool plants. Drink water? Okay. But yeah. It's really cool. Everything looks exactly like it came out of the movie. Like, there's, like, all these, like, cool rocks. There's this thing. Everything just looks really amazing. I can't describe it enough. It literally just looks like it came out of the movie. It's insane. It was really, really cool. And they have, like, the Star Wars music and stuff there, too. I tried to get a lot of cool clips of the Star Wars Land. And it's like, I know these are like fake rocks, you know, but they look like real rocks. Did they use the actual movie set or something? I don't think so. I think they probably used maybe some of the same techniques or something that they used to make the sets on the movie. I'm pretty sure that's what they did. It was really, really cool. I don't know what these people were in line for. But literally, like, everywhere you looked, it was, like, perfect. And then this, the Millennium Falcon, you guys. I lost my mind. Like, look. Literally was so cool. Hi. It was huge. I got a really cool picture in front of it, but again, don't want to show my face. It was really, really cool. I should just, like, edit myself in, like, my model into these. Look, guys, there I am. I should just edit myself standing on top of it. It was really cool. It was huge. Huge. It was so big. And then this was just, like, from the Star Wars ride. There were, like... There were a couple Star Wars rides. There was this new one I went on. Also, I should preface this by saying there was a lot of Star Wars stuff because May 4th is Star Wars Day, because, like, may the 4th be with you, may the Force be with you, you know? So, there's that. May the 8th be with you! No! But yeah. There was a lot of Star Wars stuff, and there were a lot of Star Wars fans there, and there was a new Star Wars ride that we went on. This was the only Star Wars one we went on because all the other ones, the lines were really long, and we just kind of wanted to go on other stuff. But this one was really cool because the premise was that you got to be in the Millennium Falcon, and it was, you sat in, like, this room that was supposed to be like the inside of the ship, and it was 6 people, and 2 people flew the ship, 2 people were gunners, and 2 people were engineers. The 2 people that flew the ship, 1 person flew up and down and 1 person flew left and right. The gunners had to shoot, they had like a control panel on the wall with different buttons that you pressed, and you had to press the buttons that lit up to shoot the guns. And then the engineers had to press the right buttons to fix the ship if the flyers, like, crashed into rocks and stuff while they were flying. And you had, like, this big screen that you would fly, and you had to try and shoot down these other ships. And it would obviously, like, shake the whole thing like you were actually in the ship. And it was really, really nauseating because it really felt like you were flying. And I was a gunner. because I was too scared to fly. My littlest sister and my dad flew, and they did not do a good job. That's a joke. But it was a rocky ride, to say the least. And this was one of the animatronics at the beginning of the ride. This literally looks like a human. Hey! I kid. You did good. I blame my father. I blame Dad. This guy literally looks like a dude in a costume, though. I didn't film that much of it because this is just like from the beginning of the ride. I was great at flying. It was cool though. Yeah, this isn't, oh, hi, Spooky. These were some ducks. The other thing, if you've never been to Disneyland, you should know there's ducks everywhere. Everywhere. There's so many ducks. And this was, we were eating lunch, and there was a dad duck and a mom duck, and the dad duck was walking around and showing the mom duck where food was, so that the mom duck could eat. And he wasn't eating at all. He was literally just like walking around and showing her where the food was. There's so many ducks in Disneyland. So many ducks. Really, really cute ducks. This is the inside of Space Mountain. And they themed Space Mountain a little bit differently. They themed it to be Star Wars themed, so they called it Hyperspace Mountain. And they start the ride off like you're going into hyperspace, and literally it's so funny. You go in and the ride kind of goes slow at first, like you see all the stars and it's all dark. You're like, whoa, so cool. And then they have like this projection of another like Star Wars ship, and then they play the sound bite where the guy goes, "It's a trap." And then the ride starts going fast and they play sound effects like they're shooting lasers at you, and it's so funny. It's a trap. I felt like I was in the early 2000s. Also, Jade says, I recognize these places in the most convoluted way. I've never seen Star Wars, but I have seen gameplay of the horrible Star Wars Sims expansion. That is extremely convoluted. Imagine that. I kind of know what you mean though, because for a long time I had never seen Star Wars, but I'd recognize things from Star Wars from other really obscure Star Wars things, like Lego Star Wars, or like, you know, like commercials or stuff like that, or like a McDonald's toy. Spooky, you can't be over here right now, baby. Thank you. But yeah, they themed it really cool. The inside's not too much different, but it was really cool in there. They have this big ship. I was like, I recognize that building. But then I stop and think, but how? It's like I'd seen it in a dream. It's like an anime. Yeah, Space Mountain was really cool. We only went on it once, but it was really fun. This was a California Adventure at nighttime. It was very pretty. There's not a whole lot to say about this. This is just like the main street area. There's like food and shops here, and it's supposed to kind of look like old-time Hollywood. So you'll see like architecture that kind of looks like vintagey. Old vintage glamour Hollywood. Also, I don't know if I'm allowed to show this or not, but I just thought this was a really funny sticker. This is on the back of some stop sign. I'm pretty sure I can show this because this was on a public street. It says, official camel toe inspector, call for free inspection and adjustment. And I thought that was so funny. Like, what the who put this here? I didn't call the number, but I kind of wanted to just to see. Should we call it right now? Should we call it? Google it first. Oh. are you? Who is this person? This is a real person. It says they're in Georgia though, so that doesn't make any sense. I think this is an old phone number. Yeah, that's what I'm getting too. Huh. Maybe they did this as like a way to get publicity, like a joke advertisement. Either way, it's funny. It got my attention, that's for sure. This was right outside of Splash Mountain. Could just be rando. True. This was outside of Splash Mountain. It's just like a pretty area I thought looked pretty. It's supposed to be like... This was also right by the Winnie the Pooh ride. So I guess if that gives you kind of like the vibe. It could be a prank on them. Oh, yeah, what if this person like didn't like this group or like they quit the group or something? And so they made these stickers to try and give these people a lot of prank phone calls. Because that's actually kind of genius. I should do that with a... I mean, I've never left a group of people I don't like anymore, but if I ever did, that's what I would do. This was a mama duck with baby ducks. Look. Tell me that's not adorable. Tell me that's not adorable. These were just at Disneyland, under a bridge. Baby ducks. Tell me that's not adorable. Disney brand ducks. They have the words Walt Disney branded onto their little webbed feet. They're very cute. Weird looking dogs. They're really cute ducks. I really liked them. I feel like we stared at these ducks for quite a while. This was like the same area where we saw Goofy fishing. What is this? Oh, this was also more footage of the inside of the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I don't know why it's out of order though. They had a lot of stuff on the inside. Like, look at these things. I was telling my mom, I want to grab one of those things by the snoot. See, like their little snoots? I want to grab it with my fists and swing it around my head in a circle like a toga. Disney branded ducks in glass. There was a bunch of stuff. I feel like this stuff is probably more cool if you've seen these movies, but again. Oh yeah, there's also a dog. Just like a dog. And the dog does move. But I don't think I got any videos of it moving. There's also this guy. I think that's Iron Man. Maybe? I have no idea, actually. There's also this thing. Kind of cool. It's the Man of Iron. There he is. Again, more stuff from the inside of the ride. If anybody knows what any of this stuff is, I'd love it if you guys could tell me about it. Here it is! This is the monstrosity I ate. This is the Oreo milkshake. This thing was so delicious. It's so big too. I swear. This part is what Oreo looks like. This is Oreo right here. I did get a picture of Oreo. I knew it. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Me and Oreo didn't get a picture together. We literally forgot. It's heartbreaking. We literally just left, and then as soon as like he got back, we like texted and we were like, We forgot the picture! It was actually tragic. We were both I was really sad about it. We were both really sad. It has to be 1 trillion calories. I actually wonder how many calories is in it. I want to look it up. Crazy Shake Oreo calories. Okay. The calories in a black tap milkshake are equivalent to this much food. I just want to know. Oh yeah, also this is a $15 milkshake. Why can I not find 1,600 calories? 1,600 calories. Holy shit! Holy moly! I could eat one of those every day and would gain weight. You would gain a lot of weight. Holy shit. Good thing I didn't eat it all. I couldn't. I think I ate about... I know I ate this thing. And then I ate about to here. Most of this was whipped cream. I think maybe I ate like to there. I gotta admit, you guys, I didn't eat that much of the milkshake. Cause what we ended up doing was I ate all the top part, and then we finished our food and stuff. We were like, oh, let's just pour our milkshakes into these cups, and then we'll take them and go. And all the milkshake I had left over filled the entire cup. I only had this much of it, like to this line. Or a little under like this line, and then I couldn't finish the rest of it because I was too full. But to be fair, I think if I ate the whole thing, I probably would have harfed on a ride. The Denshi Oreo challenge. Eat one every day for an entire month and don't gain any weight. It would have been really bad, you guys, but this was a really good milkshake. Wait, where's the picture of my burger? Here it is. Also, this was the burger I ate. It doesn't look super great in the picture, but I'll tell you what the burger was. It was called a pizza burger. The fries were really good. It was a burger that had, it was a really, really thick burger too. It was like 1 inch thick. It was a thick burger. It had marinara sauce and melted mozzarella on it. And then it had Parmesan cheese and parsley. And then these like square things, or these triangles, are mozzarella sticks. And it was so good! I wonder, yeah, wait. Black tap pizza burger calories. I did eat all of this. I couldn't help it, it was so good. Black tap burger. Come on. Why do they make it so hard to find? I literally can't find their calories. Huh. Some places are saying 300 calories, but I don't believe that for like 2 seconds. There's no way. I feel like this bun is 300 calories. Literally, this bun is 300 calories. This whole burger, that's a joke. That's a fucking joke. Anyway. Yeah, no, seriously. That has to be so many calories. It was really good, though. It was a really good burger. It was the only thing I ate that day, too. This next video, this is from, like, the last day we were there. And we were just, like, walking around. There was a pirate ship. Pirate ship was cool. It was kind of dark, so you can't really see all that much, but the pirate ship was really, really cool. Like, look at that. That's like a whole ass pirate. And you can go on the ship. You can't go on it right now. You can only go on during the daytime. But, like, it's like literally a pirate ship, and it goes around. This was a ride. It's called Thunder Mountain Railroad. And it's like a choo-choo train. But it's like a fast and scary choo-choo train. It's all Western themed over here. I thought the Red Mountain looked really pretty. I love, like, the fake mountains. I love when they do stuff like that. Like, fake mountains or fake... I don't know. Anything like that. A fake environment. This was cool, too. So this was also... The last day we were there, we went to... we were waiting in line at Peter Pan. The Peter Pan ride. And I noticed that above the Snow White ride... Fucking this evil queen animatronic every couple minutes would go and open this curtain and then slowly back away from the curtain. This is scary shit. Arkin talks about FNAF stuff. This is FNAF stuff. This is scary. That is genuinely scary. Like, Jesus Christ. No, literally though, that's exactly what that is. That to me, that's like scary animatronic stuff. Did not like that. See, there's the burger. I don't know why these are out of order. Here's another Star Wars one. Why are some of these out of order? That's so weird. We already saw this one too. Oh! Okay. I think we're going to the... Okay, yes we are. Okay. You guys are gonna really like these ones. So, these are all the Disneyland ones. And I can answer any questions after I show you all the pictures. But, you guys are gonna really like this. So, we went to Disneyland for 2 days. And then, we also, the day before our flight, or I mean the day of our flight, we were like, well, we got nothing to do the day of our flight. Why don't we just go near the airport? And, well, I guess I should also say the day before, I'm getting confused. So we were at Disneyland Sunday and Monday. Tuesday, I'm gonna help my sister find a car. No luck. Didn't really work out too well, but we figured out a plan. We didn't really do anything that was picture worth taking, so I don't really have any pictures from that day. But the day after, Wednesday, that's the day we were gonna go home. And we had to leave the hotel early. We left the hotel at like 10 a.m. And our flight wasn't until like 5 p.m. And we were like, well, what are we gonna do with our day? And we were like, well, I was looking on Google and I was like, there's this little place called like Little Tokyo Plaza, or like Little Japan Plaza. And they've got all these like cool little shops and places to eat. Why don't we go there? So we did. And these pictures and videos are from that place. So the first place we went to was a little like cafe. And they had treats. They had donuts and pastries. And they all looked really good. And I didn't get one. I just got a nice black tea. But they had like this one, like mocha roti, blueberry roti, snow cap roti, apple pie donut, green tea donut, strawberry jam donut. They had all sorts of stuff. I thought these strawberry ones looked really good. Roti? Roti? I have no idea. Also, I was there. Oh, you've been here? I thought these Fruity Pebble ones looked really good. I kind of wanted to get one, but at the same time I didn't. I was like, I don't know if I'm hungry enough for something this sweet. So, yeah, I just got a black tea. It was really good. Next, check this out. There's this giant mecha statue. And I'm not kidding when I say this thing was literally taller than me. It was huge. Oh, you can kind of see me. Don't look. Pretend you don't see that. But look at this. Devil Man. Devil Man. Devil Man! There I was! Sitting there! Literally, like, yeah, 7K. Literally, these things blew my mind. I don't know what these mecha guys are, but they looked cool as hell. Again, don't know what this guy is. But I thought that the drawing, the Shikishi drawing and signature by Go Nagai was really, really cool. Worth 3 paychecks for sure. 3 paychecks? More like... $8 paychecks. Jeez Louise. Yeah, it was really cool though. I lost my mind when I saw these. They were so big, you guys. These things were so tall. They were really, really, really cool. I wish that they weren't behind these like glass things, but at the same time, I feel like people would vandalize them. The Devilman one was the coolest one. Time to ask for a raise, Clover. I don't think it's actually 8 paychecks. I'm kind of curious. Wait. It would be divided by... Okay, it'd be 5.8 paychecks. 5.8 paychecks. Next, we went into a video game store. This place was really cool. They had this, which I thought was really funny. It said that Peppa Pig game for PS4 is a certified hood classic. And they drew this awesome drawing of Peppa Pig, which I thought was really, really, really awesome. Because, as you guys know, I have a Peppa Pig problem, aka a PPP. It's a diagnosis you get from a doctor, a PPP. So that was really funny. A Peppa problem. I've got a Peppa Pig problem. And then this was really cool too. This is all, they had a bunch of cool video games. Like, really cool games. Really old games. They had a lot of Tokimeki stuff. Really, really cool. A lot of stuff I don't even recognize too. Lots of cool stuff. Every console too. Tokimeki tonight! Thanks for gifting a sub, Denchi. That's very kind of you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for gifting 2 more subs. A sub to Ray, a sub to Slick, and a sub to Lane. Hey, I think it's timed up with the thingy, isn't it? Is it timed up with the alert? It looks like it is. Oh, maybe not. It's sort of timed up. Denchiko is so wild. I appreciate you, Denchi. Thank you. But yeah, these games were really cool. I didn't buy any, obviously, because I was like, I don't know if I can even play any of these. But I liked the art. Then here's some more games they had. I mostly wanted that video of the Zelda ones, because I thought it was crazy, if you guys notice. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Used price, $250 for each one. I thought that was insane. Because I had both of those games as a kid. And I bought them both for like $10 at GameStop when I was a kid. I have those. I wonder... if you have them in the box, you could probably sell them for a good amount of money. I don't know if they're not in the box, I don't know what they run for, but I was like shocked when I saw this. You'll notice too that they didn't even actually put the sticker on here because they didn't want to ruin the box. They just placed the label on top of the box, which I appreciated because I hate when GameStop does that. GameStop puts the sticker on. It's like you can tell that they actually care about the freaking game. Here's some more games. These ones are really old. I don't even know what console these go to. Call me a fake gamer, but I don't know what these go on. I don't know what console this is for. But they look cool. Look at this art. So good. Balloon Man. Famicom? NES? Oh, is it? Famicom. I grew up with Famicom. Oh. I like that the carts are all different colors. I think that's really fun. This was another thing I thought was cool. So then next we went into like this anime store. They mostly had like figures and stuff, but they had like DVDs and other stuff too. Check this out. This is an original cell from Totoro. $6,000. You can own a cell from the movie with May on it. They also have this. Another cell from Totoro, $7,000. Don't know if it's an original, because it doesn't say original on it. And something tells me that... I don't know, like, I'm just surprised. Like, why is that one $6,000 and there's no background or anything? But for $1,000 more, you can get a fully illustrated cell. That confused me a little bit. But the thing that confused me more about that was the thing that made me kind of question whether or not that this one, I feel like this one's probably real. But the thing that made me question whether or not this other Totoro one was real is right below it, they were selling Castle in the Sky replica cells. Why would you ever buy a replica cell? $800 for a replica of a cell from a movie. Like, why? Like, why? What's the point of a replica? I would pay $20 for a replica cell. Not $800. Because at the end of the day, this is just like some traced artwork that they've done on special animation paper, right? So I'm like, okay. This is $6,000, and it's an original cell. I can believe that. And it says original cell on it. These say replica. This one just says, My Neighbor Totoro cell. And it's $7,000. Why is it only $1,000 more? And it has all the characters and it's fully illustrated. That just makes me question the validity of this, you know what I mean? I'm not crazy for being skeptical about this. Because this definitely seems a little sus. A little sus. If I had the money, I could buy a cell from Totoro. Seems slightly overpriced. NFT cell. Music fits really well with the what the moment. A little bit. I can download that shit on the internet and print it out. Get the frick out with that. Does it come with provenance? Isn't it stamped in the bottom right? It is stamped. But it could also be pretty easy to fake that. I don't know. It's also like, why would, if it's a cell, why would they stamp it? If it's a cell, they would stamp the back of it. Or like a spot that's like not directly on the actual art. Like it, I don't know. I just feel like a certificate of authenticity would make more sense than like stamping the direct artwork. But then again, I've never really looked into how Ghibli sells like their cells from the movie, so these could be completely real. I just thought it was a little bit odd, the pricing here. Next, we've got some figures. We've got Kimba, Doraemon, a bunch of stuff I don't know. We've got this lady. She's everywhere. They had these that I kind of wanted, but again, I didn't get. They had the Madoka Monogatari collab figures, but they didn't have any of the Madoka ones. They literally only had the ones with the girl from Monogatari. So I was like, don't really care about that. I literally scoured the whole store to see if they had Madoka stuff. I even asked the guy, like one of the workers, I was like, you guys have any Madoka stuff? He's like, well, we have these. I was like, oh, okay. Thanks. They really had Rose and Maiden merch, and they didn't have any Madoka merch. They haven't made anything new of Rose and Maiden since like 2014. What's up with that? They did have these though. Above the exit sign, they had all these signed Shikishi boards from different artists or directors they had come in. I thought that was really cool. And they tell you where they came from and like what they did and stuff. See, look at this. Animator, character designer. They worked on Victory Gundam, or on High School Host Club, Fushigi Yugi, all this stuff. Oh my goddess. Really cool. I love seeing stuff like this. I always think it's really interesting. Rose and Maiden in 2022? I love Rose and Maiden. But I still like Madoka more. Is this a Kyubey? Or is this just a cat? I love Oran too. Victory Gundam. Do you like Victory Gundam? Director of Fooly Cooly. Eva Movie 1.11. That's pretty cool. Character designer, Attack on Titan. Whoa! To Anime Jungle, Atsuhiro Iwakami. Producer, Madoka Magica Movie Rebellion. Bakemonogatari / Fate Zero. Wow! How come I didn't see this one until right now? What the hell? This one's really cool too. The director of the Sailor Moon R movie, they signed this big poster. They've got some really good stuff in here. They also got the Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi girls to do a signature for them at some point, apparently. Or this one, the illustrator from Slayers. That's very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. And then this was the card I got at a card shop. I didn't take any pictures inside the card shop because I just kind of ran in and because I saw this and then I left. I didn't mean to put this in here, but this was my cat Spooky when I came back home and she laid down on me because she missed me. This is a card from some game I had never heard of before. But the character, the design came from the Madoka spin-off game called Magia Record. And then the actual card game itself is called... It's like some German name. Somebody on Twitter told me what it was called. And I was looking into it and it was so cool. What was it? I don't know how to say this, but this is... Oh yeah! Thank you, Denchi. Means black, white. Oh. Okay, well there you go. But yeah. I thought this was really cool. I don't play the game at all, I just got it because I like Holy Mommy. I think she's pretty. And this is Spooky. She's biting me because she's crazy. But I love her. And she's also fat. I don't know why. I tried to get her to eat less. I think it's because she keeps eating out of my other cat's bowl. She eats out of Misha's bowl. So she's kind of chonky. I gotta get her to lose weight. She's a big fat baby. She's a chunky baby. But yeah, that was my trip. That was the trip. I don't really have anything else to show you guys, unfortunately. Love it! Thank you! It was a really fun trip. Have a good trip! See you next fall! Goodbye! Goodbye! Goodbye, everyone! It was a good time. It was really tiring. It was tiring, but it was really fun. A lot of good, fun times. Oh no, an impression. Donald Duck. Oh god. I've tried to do Donald Duck so many times. I don't know how to do it. How do you do a Donald Duck impression? Hey! I'm asking, how do you do a Donald Duck impression? No, but actually... Not my fault. I've tried to look up how to do Donald Duck before and it's so hard. Hey, how to do Donald Duck voice. How to sound like Donald Duck.
How to sound like Donald Duck. Okay, let's do this. Like everyone else, I went on YouTube and looked up how to sound like Donald Duck. And for some reason, I got people who said something like this.
I've been talking like Donald Duck since I was 4 years old.
I pretty much was born able to do it.
So what you're gonna do is
And this kid's probably 5. Then there's one guy telling you to move your whole tongue to one side, another guy telling you to fill your cheek with air, and then there's just this little girl getting in the way of helping me learn how to sound like Donald Duck. I feel like everywhere I looked, people were saying the same thing, but for some godforsaken reason, something clicked for me and I was able to do this. Hi everybody, my name's Kevin, and you can call me Reconfly. I was
How do I do it?
Help me do the Donald Duck voice, and I realized that everybody's mouth is different. Everybody's got a different nasal cavity, tongue, jaws, you name it, you got it. Comprende? So the truth is that there's no exact way to do it, which means there's no wrong answers. You just gotta play with your mouth a little more. That sounded dirty. I'm sure most YouTubers have been telling you the same things. So instead of repeating what everybody else is saying, I'm gonna try to give you something weird, okay? And yes, you will look dumb doing it. I'm not telling you that this is the right way to do it. I'm just trying to change your mindset for experimentation.
That makes sense.
You've probably heard that you gotta make an air pocket in your cheek and push into it. And that's true. You do have to make an air pocket. But I think that's a few steps ahead of where we're supposed to start. If you just start by pushing the air right here, instead of thinking about pushing air to your cheek, think of it more as making tickling vibrations behind your teeth. To make this sound, we gotta use the letter K. If you make the sound of the letter K, you can feel the back of your throat working hard to make that sound.
What?
Except here's the thing. You're probably using a breathy K. Stop it. Instead of doing conserve your air and do this. Kind of makes you think of Krabby from Pokemon. Notice that you're holding a lot more air in there to force the sound out. Now for part 2, I want you to choose a cheek.
Which cheek is the right cheek? How do I decide?
Dude, I don't know. It's not my cheek. It's your cheek. Think about what side you chew from when you're eating food. I think that'll help you out. My dominant cheek is my left one.
Now here's the fun part.
Now that you got that
Mine's my right
sound,
cheek, I
need you to
think.
visualize something. I need you to tilt your head towards your
I know, I was
cheek
just thinking
while
of-
making the K
oh, wait.
sound, letting the K slide to your teeth. Here's a visual of
What?
You're letting it work on its own to I freaking dropped it. You're just letting it slide
Huh?
down as you tilt. Like that. That's it. Simple. To the point. Okay, now I'll demonstrate. When I do it, it should look kind of like this. Okay, if you finally made that sound, that's great. That's exactly where you want the vibrations to be, in the back of your teeth. And again, all you did was slide it to your teeth. You didn't push the pressure forward or backwards, you just slide it down to your teeth. You should be able to hold your cheek back and feel the vibrations behind your teeth. At this point, don't be afraid to use your diaphragm more. It'll change the pitch of Donald's voice.
Sexy.
If you did it right, you're gonna notice that the back of your tongue helped squeeze the sound out. That's exactly what your tongue was doing when you were making the sound. Yet you can still move the front of your tongue around as much as you want.
Okay, that was really stupid, but that's for you.
I thought that was beautiful. So now that you have that sound behind your teeth, you can now finally push the air through to your cheek. Your vibrating teeth in the back going is the only thing
I don't know how he's
pushing
doing
air
it.
out through your mouth. So again, the vibrations are causing the air to channel through your cheek because that's the only opening you're giving it. For example, if you don't open your mouth, this is what it's gonna look and sound like. Now this is what it sounds like with an open mouth. Here's where you gotta practice. You gotta strengthen your cheek muscles so that you can hold that sound for longer periods of time. I recommend chewing gum as often as you can because it helps strengthen the chompers. Nobody says that. And finally,
I can't do it. You're dumb.
This guy's funny. Okay, well, I don't think I can do it still, but I'm gonna practice it. There is absolutely no way anyone managed to follow this. Literally, though, look at Tenchi. Who else can't do this but wishes they can?